realizing the error that I was making. I just realized it the other day. I was in an extreme amount of pain. If you know what it feels like to have one of those deep bruises on your body, the deep black purple looking ones, and when you touch it and it's just ooh. Well, my whole body was feeling like that, and it feels like that often. But the other day made me aware of a mistake that I've been making. I have quite a few ailments, and I try to push through them every day. But I always say, I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing it for my kids. I'm pushing through for my kids. I gotta do this for my kids. I gotta be here for my kids, which is true. The error that I was making was associating me trying to get through these ailments for my kids. The reason why I say it's an error is because the other day I was hurting so bad that I'm like, this optimism that I have, I'm worried to throw it out the window, because I've been doing a lot of things to try to see change, and I have been seeing some, but just not as much as I like and not as quick as I like, but some is better than none. So, I am happy for the changes that I have seen or that I have made. Why I say it was an error is why I say I've been making an error is because associating me trying to push and strive and have a will to live for my children will have me all jacked up, okay? Because the other night I was hurting so bad. And on top of hurting real bad, first I want to say my sons are awesome. They as a 14-year-olds, they better than some men. But sometimes they don't do what their mama asks them to do. And so I'm sitting here, I was hurting so bad, I'm boo-hoo crying. And due to the fact that I associated me trying to continue to try different things in order to feel better in this life, I felt like, well, shoot, I might well go ahead and jump, because the changes that I need them to make, they haven't been made yet. But I do have to realize they 14. They still, they got a lot of growing and everything to do. And that's why I said it's an error. I cannot associate my will to live with doing it for my kids, because if I do that, all kids gonna do something. No matter what you install in them, no matter how much you tell them, how much you teach them, they have to live and make their own mistakes. And so me associating, I gotta live, I gotta do it for my kids, I gotta do it for my kids, on the other hand, have me thinking like, oh, well, the changes that I need them to make, they haven't made yet, so I don't need to be here. So what I now do is I don't say, okay, I'm doing this for my kids. I'm doing it for me, but it'll benefit them in the long run. And just associating the two. The other night, just hurting so bad, and seeing that I done asked you to, I can't recall what it was, do something about cleaning up 11 times, and it ain't done yet. I'm like, what am I doing this for? What am I enduring all this pain for? Because they're never gonna listen. They kids. So I'm enduring all the pain for me now. I'm enduring all the pain with hopes of still getting better. I'm actually trying something new. A suggestion from a friend, some raw juicing. Praying that it works. But I'm glad I saw my error, because in the past, that wasn't the first time. In the past, I've been like, oh, what I'm doing this for? They act like they can't hear me. They're not doing, what I've asked of them. And this pain is a lot to endure for another person. That was a big error. I got to endure it for me. And then they can benefit from me still being here. So, if you're doing it for your kids, you're doing it for your husband, your mama, or your daddy, don't do it for them. Do it for you. Do it for you. And then hopefully, once it's accomplished, whatever it is, it'll be able to benefit the people around you. Y'all have a good night now. You hear?